What it do, vibe with me. Let's talk about it. Man, lately we've been having a lot of talk going around, a lot of debate going on about Curry being the greatest NBA point guard of all time. Basically, a Steph Curry versus Magic Johnson debate. And it's a good debate, you know what I'm saying? I personally I guess I say my who I think is better for the end of this video. But with that being said, let's just jump right into it. If I'm gonna do it like that, let's just jump right into it. The tell of the tape, I thought I'd do that. You know what I'm saying? Magic, he's 6'9". Steph Curry, he's 6'2". Y'all see the tell of the tape. Magic coming from Michigan State. Curry from Davidson. Magic was drafted with the first overall pick in the 79 NBA draft. Curry with the 7th overall pick in the first round for both, but Curry in the '09 NBA draft. Curry has played 14 seasons so far, continuing. Magic played 13 seasons. Magic is a Hall of Famer. Curry is a future Hall of Famer. Magic got 5 NBA championships. Curry got 4. Magic got 3 NBA Finals MVPs, and Curry has 1. Magic got 3 league MVPs to Curry's 2. Y'all see the stats right here when it comes to All-Stars. Magic got him by 3, 12-9. 2 NBA All-Star Game MVPs for Magic, 1 for Steph Curry. I just put that there because they some flashy players, and All-Star Game is for people, show off they shit. So I thought I'd put that right there because they got that comparison, and we'll talk about that in a second. 9-time NBA, 9-time All-NBA first team for Magic, 4-time All-NBA first team for Curry. So Magic got him by 5 on that one. NBA All-Rookie team for both. A 4-time NBA assist leader for Magic. A 2-time scoring champ for Curry. A 2-time three-point champ for Curry. An NBA steals leader. 1 time for Curry. Magic got 2 NBA steals leader championship titles under his belt, if you want to put it like that. And Curry is also a part of the 50, 40, 90 club, which I previously did a video on. Y'all can check that out. Magic won the NCAA championship as well. We're going to put it like that. You heard me? But with that being said, man, off top, this how I look at the situation. Salute to both Magic Johnson, Stephen Curry, bro. In my eyes, they both brought something special to the game of basketball, elevated the NBA to another level. You feel what I'm saying? In the eyes of the NBA, business wise, and fans. You feel what I'm saying? Influenced a lot of upcoming basketball players or whatever or not, however you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? The next generation of basketball players, they influenced that. You get what I'm saying? I do believe that they both had that flashy skill set. They both got the flashy skill set because Curry's still playing. You get what I'm saying? Magic is 6'9", big ass point guard and doing all this stuff like dribbling the ball and man, you know what I'm saying? He set a different standard for point guards. He just did. You get what I'm saying? And Steph Curry did the same. He has brought the shooting to the top of the NBA. It used to be just different stuff. People used to get excited for dunks and it ain't a big man league anymore. Like, ain't nobody really, like, banging in the post and, like, making 15 to 20 points a night in the paint. Like, that ain't really happening no more. And I grew up watching that type of stuff. You feel me? Salute to Shaq, Tim Duncan, everybody. You know what I'm saying? KG, the whole nine. But let's dive into it. I don't want to ramble too much, but I'm basically saying they both brought something special to the game. And we can't deny that. Magic had the Showtime Magic, the Lakers, you know what I'm saying? He was doing all that flashy shit. Steph Curry is like the modern day, you know what I'm saying, Showtime. But we gonna get into it. Now the reason why I'm here talking about this is because I hear the conversations and I think it ain't the right move. Y'all they changing the goalposts or whatever y'all want to call it, you know what I'm saying? They changing the narrative up on Curry a little bit too much now. I know Magic is beyond great, don't get me wrong, but They saying that Curry is a shooting guard and a point guard's clothing, and I ain't rocking with that. At the same time, I had to look into it. They even said Michael Jordan said, like, a point guard is somebody that facilitates the ball, and I respect that off top, and that's true because growing up we respected the point guard as somebody that set the offense. You know what I'm saying? Played good defense, got people open, just the floor general. That was the point guard. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got shooting guard, you got small forward, you got power forwards, and growing up, power forwards and centers were a lot for some teams that was their first option. You know what I'm saying? It was rarely like the point guard was the first option. So that's why I'm trying to get into with this. But by y'all saying Curry is a shooting guard, I think that's bold because at the same time we all know he sometimes can be a liability on defense. And then I had to think about this as well. But let me try to get it out, y'all. He a liability on defense some nights. You know what I'm saying? So how can y'all call him a shooting guard dressed in point guard clothing if he going against point guards that's bigger than him on most nights? You get what I'm saying? But I did think about that in your way or in another light is saying like that's why he's a point guard dressed up in a shooting guard dressed up in point guard clothing because he couldn't match up against the shooting guards. He gotta play the point guard position. So I understand that aspect, but I think you can take that both ways if you ask me. But Curry averaged 6.5 assists throughout his career so far. That's pretty fucking good. You feel what I'm saying? He also averaged 24.6 points per game. And what I'm getting at is just different situation for Magic and Steph Curry. Magic got to play with arguably the best just the best player in a lot of people's eyes. Kobe is my favorite player all time because I got to see him. But we talking about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He held that record for years, bro. A lot of people still probably think he held that record. I hold the record. I know LeBron just broke it, but he held that record for so many years, the most points in NBA history. He Magic played alongside of him, won 5 NBA championships with him. Won 3 of those things with James Worthy. They had Michael Cooper coming off the bench in 5. And I'm learning more about Michael Cooper, as of recently. But I know about James Worthy. But we going to talk about that because I think we got to put it all in perspective. Curry never played with a Kareem, bro. And I know at the same time we can say he played with KD. So we going to dive all the way into this as much. Not too much, but I'm going to dive into it enough. And with that KD situation, I feel like if they would have stayed together, it would have been crazy. But what I'm saying, I know I'm everywhere with this, man, is Curry he was his leading scorer for the most of his. I'm gonna look at his 4 championship years. I'm gonna look at Magic 5 championship years. We're gonna compare some stats and stuff. But Curry had to lead the way on his team. It's the difference when you got a Kareem, a James Worthy. You got other people that can score the ball at a high rate. And I ain't trying to shit on Klay, but with that being said, who do y'all think is better, Klay Thompson or James Worthy? I'm going to go over a couple stats. Now, James Worthy won 3 championships rings with Magic. He missed the first 2, but he won the last 3 with them. You feel what I'm saying? Now, in the regular season, in them 3 championship seasons, he played with Magic, 85, 87, 88. In the regular season, James Worthy averaged 18.9 points, about 19 per game. You get what I'm saying? In the playoffs, though, he started every game in the playoffs for these 3 years. These 3 championship rings he got. We're just talking about them 3 with Magic. He played with the Lakers his whole career, by the way. 85, 87, 88. Altogether, James Worthy averaged 22.1 points per game. That's a +3 from the regular season. My man was balling when it came to the playoffs. You get what I'm saying? He won 3 rings with Magic. You feel what I'm saying? This is not even Kareem. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about Kareem in a second and Magic because Klay Thompson, my dog, man, one of the best shooters ever, bro. A joy to watch, bro. I ain't seen too many players like Klay. It's good to see Klay and Steph. They brought joy to the game, keep you watching, keep you excited. You feel me? He won 4 championship rings with Curry. In the regular season, fam averaged 21.1 points per game. That's dope. You feel me? In the playoffs, in the 4 seasons he won championships. In the playoffs, he averaged 18.1 points per game. That's a -3 points from the regular season in them 4 championship years. So like I said, James Worthy averaged 22.1. Klay averaged 18. Curry got to score. Somebody got to score these points. You feel what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna jump into the KD stuff in a minute. I'm gonna jump into it right now. We're gonna keep it going. I know y'all like, well, KD and Curry played with each other. KD played with Curry and they won 2 rings together, 2017 and 2018. KD averaged through them 2 years playing with Curry in the playoffs, 28.7 points, almost 29 points. However you want to take it. You want to give him 28.7, you want to give him 29. It's up to you. Curry, on the other hand, through them 2 years he played with Durant, won them rings. He averaged 26.8 in the playoffs. Klay Thompson, he averaged 17.3 in the playoffs. You feel me? That's their averages. If you want to go over Kareem, Worthy, and Magic, we can. They obviously won more. They won 3. So I can give you the 3 years, or I can give you just the first 2 years. You feel what I'm saying? But overall, Kareem averaged 18.4 in the 3 years that Worthy, Magic, and Kareem won together. Worthy averaged 22.1, and Magic averaged almost 20 points. Kevin Durant, Curry, and Klay, if you break it down to the 2, I ain't even do the 2, but if you break it down, just trust me, they averaged about 10 points more than Magic, Worthy, and Kareem. So that just made me feel like if they would have stayed together and no injuries, them boys could have won at least 4. You feel what I'm saying? 4 rings in like fucking 6-7 years or whatever. 4 rings in 5-6 years. Put it like that. They could have won 5-7 or 5-8. And I say that because Magic won 5 of them things with Kareem in 10 years, bro. The latter 10 years of Kareem career, bro. Kareem was already 10 years in before he played with Magic. You feel what I'm saying? He got Magic on there, and they went on a 10-year run and won 5 rings. That's why you gotta salute Magic off top, bro, because Cuz came in and went on a 10-year run with a GOAT and gave him 5 rings. He already had 1 with the Bucks. Gave that man, not gave him, but they won 5 rings together, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That's crazy, bro. That is tough. That's tough, bro. So if Curry and KD would have stayed together, it would have been dope. But besides that, we love Klay, don't get me wrong. We love Draymond Green, don't get me wrong. Shit, I fuck with Barnes. That was a dope player. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they would have kept him. It would have been good. You see what they did with Wiggins last year, but that ain't Kareem, bro. And Worthy is a beast. And they still had Michael Cooper coming off the bench and probably more. You feel what I'm saying, man? It's different. It's different, but you can't take from Magic, bro. I do want to put this right here. I'm been rambling everywhere, but I'm gonna finish it right now. They both went against the GOATs in a lot of people's eyes. Y'all know Kobe my GOAT, but I'm talking about top 5, top 10 all time. Michael and LeBron. Far as Michael beat Magic for his first ring, but before then, Magic had won like 3 rings, and Michael first, for 5 years. Don't get me, I ain't put that, you know what I'm saying? Don't quote me, but his first 5-6 years, Magic was winning them rings. You get what I'm saying? So he was stopping Jordan from winning for a minute. Same with Curry. Curry done beat Bryant 3 fucking times in the finals. You gotta give him credit for that, bro. That's why he considered one of the greatest. He didn't stop y'all greatest. That's why I know a lot of the dirt come from the LeBron fans, and y'all gotta stop that, bro. Y'all gotta chill, man. I don't think really it just be the LeBron fans, bro. I ain't trying to shit on y'all. Y'all know y'all my peoples, man. It's all love. We all sports fans, but y'all gotta chill on Curry, bro. That ain't right. That ain't right. Trying to call him a shooting guard, cause he went against one of the GOATs. He done beat him 3 times out of 4. That's why he in that conversation, man. He made a name for himself. He was the 7th overall pick, don't get me wrong, but they say he had ankle injuries and he wasn't expected to be this great. I don't care what nobody say. He wasn't. That's why I liked the Warriors, because it was like, damn, them boys came out of nowhere. Klay, Draymond, they made names for themselves and they put on, man, and brought something to the game that everybody loved. And for him to be in that situation, in this conversation, it's probably respectable. Who else you gonna put right there? And y'all saying like he like scoring, he had to be the leading scorer of his team, bro. Look at Chris Paul when he was playing with the New Orleans. I know he had David West. They were scoring about the same, give or take. You get what I'm saying? When he ain't had that much help over there, bro. He had to be a facilitator and a fucking scorer. He had Pager. You feel what I'm saying? But, you know, I mean, if I'm wrong, y'all can put it in the comment section. You already know that. But that's that, though. I just want to, like, kind of at least, like, just understand the debate. It ain't got to be about a point guard, shooting guard. My man's got to score, or he had no rings. You feel what I'm saying? I can go over more stats, but I ain't gonna even go over more stats right now. I think I gave y'all enough stats, bro. Well, I will give y'all Magic average like 11.2 assists in his career. That nigga was crazy. And about 2 steals. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy, bro. But with that being said, I give it to Magic, bro. I give it to Magic. You feel me? And I give it to Magic because his rookie season, the shit he did in his rookie season, it's beyond me, bro. For real, bro. His rookie season and the fact that he won 5 rings with Kareem in 10 years, his latter 10 years. I don't know if that means something to y'all, but Kareem was busting ass for 10 years. And then he came in, Magic came in, and they went on a 10-year run and won 5 fucking rings, cuz. Now, through them 5 seasons, I'm going to give y'all some more stats. Through them 5 seasons that Kareem won rings with Magic, bro, in the playoffs, he averaged 21.5 points. Magic averaged about 19 points in them 5 years and 11.7 assists, so you can give him 12 if you want to. Now, I do want to note that his last 2 years, Kareem averaged 19.2 in the 87 championship season, forgive me. In that 88 championship season, he only averaged 14.1 in the playoffs. James Worthy stepped it up and basically took his spot. As you remember earlier, he averaged 23.6 in 87, and he averaged 21.1 in 88 during the playoffs. So I'm saying Magic had help. He had some. Curry got help, don't get me wrong, but Magic, Kareem, Worthy, fucking Cooper, them boys stayed together for quite some time, man. They went against dope competition in Boston, and it was crazy. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get that to Magic off the strength of that. But don't get it twisted. Curry made a name for himself, bro. He made a name for himself, bro. Niggas did not expect him to be this great, and he's that great. So I respect him for that, and the fact that he beat a lot of people's favorite player 3 times, man. Even if it ain't your favorite player, LeBron is one of the top players of all time. You can't deny that. He was able to beat him 3 times, man. So how, you know what I'm saying? How can you not? It all falls down to if you was a GM, which type of team you trying to build. Both of them brought something to the game. Curry got a lot of people believing in basketball and just, you know, having them goals to even try to be a basketball player and going out there and shooting. Don't feel like they got to jump through the roof in order to be a basketball player. It's a lot of positive shit in both of them. Like I said, Magic tall as hell out there dribbling. I'm pretty sure he influenced so many tall players, and to get the league to where it's at now, it had to start somewhere. You get where I'm trying to go with that? You know what I'm saying? The league is a stretch league, big man shooting everywhere, but it had to start somewhere. And we remember that 6'9" point guard going out there doing some incredible shit. But with that being said, both these guys are great. If you could put 2 up there, you should put both of them up there. You feel what I'm saying? And with that being said, y'all pick who y'all gonna pick, but it ain't about picking who y'all gonna pick. That's the joy of it. Just having the debate is the joy of it. But just don't take away from his greatness. I try not to do that when I go at Bryant. You know what I'm saying? I can't take away his greatness. I'm just gonna tell you why Kobe better. You feel what I'm saying? In my eyes, and I'm gonna break it down like that. I'm not gonna even try to put that out there. Like, Bron was bigger than Kobe and Bron. That nigga's a fucking power forward dressed in the motherfucking shooting guard, small forward. He be a point guard body. Like, I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? My man's play ball how he play ball. You feel what I'm saying? So, that's it. Y'all let me know who y'all think better out of Klay Thompson and James Worthy. Other than that, y'all have a great day. Believe, lead with love. Y'all know I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all more than y'all know, man. So I'm going to keep telling y'all that. You heard? And we're going to keep growing. And with that being said, Vibe.